Well, I had my first service call on my car, and the tech that came out addressed a few different things. One of my concerns was not the angle of the headlights, but the alignment in relation to the body panels. And it almost looks like they're touching, but he said that's not an issue because I guess the lights actually go under the body panels a bit. The squeaking coming out of the front, that is a bad blower fan for the HVAC, so I'm going to have to take it down to Council Bluffs, which is the nearest service center. He said it'll probably be like a 3 or 4 hour job where they take everything apart here and then replace the module basically. So we'll see how that goes. The camera warning I was getting from this camera, I didn't really have anything to say about that, so that's kind of whatever. And same with autopilot, since it resolved itself, there really wasn't anything to do there. He did teach me a few things about my car also, which I didn't know. Let's see here. It's probably gonna try to turn on, well, we'll turn on climate control. I was amused. I found out that I have heated wipers. I didn't know that was a thing. Can't have that open without turning it off. But yeah, I have heated wipers, so I didn't know about that. And apparently I can heat or cool my windshield, which I did not know either, which I thought was kind of funny. Pretty fancy. And then the brake light that had some fogging in it, just along right here, abouts. It hadn't come back other than basically after the first 2 days I owned the car. But he basically said, well, I already had the part and I'm already here, so we'll just swap it out, which kind of surprised me because I talked to someone else about it and did some looking on the internet, and it kind of seemed like the Tesla people were kind of dismissive about those issues, that they're common. But the only reason I'm concerned about it is if there's moisture buildup inside of here, then eventually it could cause the light to fail. So I figured I'd better say something sooner than later because I don't really know how Tesla is with their warranty stuff yet, but I don't want to be accused of like being negligent and letting it go bad. Because like with my old work vehicles I have, if something starts squeaking or something starts having intermittent issues, I basically would let it go until it gets to the point where it's obvious what's wrong rather than going on a wild goose chase. But yeah, other than that, he went through basically and aired up all my tires for me because they were low, but I wasn't really sure what to do since they're low because of cold temperature. But he said it's fine. He aired them up to 43 psi, and I think the car's happy now. I don't know. I do notice that the ride's a little rougher. Can feel all those bumps a little bit more now that I'm at the proper air pressure, because I think at the lowest I was at 36 psi, and basically the car would tell me that I'm losing range because my tires aren't at the correct pressure. Not much. I think it was like 0.1 miles, but that's kind of the little game I've been playing with the car now that I've kind of gotten bored with the acceleration. Like, it's fun, don't get me wrong, and it's especially handy when I need to pass people or do maneuvering. But yeah, trying to hit that 240 watt hours a mile is a lot more fun than going fast, as stupid as it sounds. Especially when you're talking about the difference of basically a penny a mile, because around 250 watts a mile, and at 8 cents a kilowatt, it's basically would cost me 2 cents a mile. Versus if I'm averaging 333 watts a mile, well, I'm just being lazy and calling it 3 cents a mile. Technically, it's not. I don't feel like doing the math, even though I probably could. 2.66 cents. So it's not even, it's 2/3 of a cent different, but I don't know. It's kind of fun trying to not necessarily hypermile the car, but just try to get a good balance of efficiency and enjoyment. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess with the ticket that I opened for everything, that's been closed, and I have to set up a new ticket to have the car worked on at the service center, and then I'm not really sure what's going to happen from there. It sounds like I can wait for it basically, but I don't really know what I'm going to do for 3 to 4 hours. Maybe I'll put together a laptop or something that I can play video games on or something, I don't know. But either way, everything's working fine at the moment other than the HVAC fan. Car's dirty again, which is kind of a shame, but can't really use my wash bay right now. I need to get less lazy and move those to somewhere more appropriate. Although Sunday, which will actually be Sunday in relation to this video because it's going up. I'm recording this. What is today? Today's a Friday. It's going up Saturday. Sunday I have to drive my van because it's gonna be nice out, and I have a whole van load of monitors and computer stuff to unload. So, unfortunately, I have open space right here. Actually, I might put them in a pallet box, but either way, hopefully that's interesting, and thanks for watching.